Good morning, Blue Lulus. How you doing? We've confused convenience with sanctity, and it is no more clear than what I call the three C's: capitalism, the Constitution, and Christianity. Everything that you're not supposed to talk about at the dinner table, but it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Let's get into it. Capitalism at its best rewards competition. It necessitates innovation and makes it so that the biggest and the best ideas absolutely rise to the top, and that is by preventing monopolies and these mega corporations from taking over everything. But we've changed that. We have slashed all regulations for the sake of freedom, and that's why everything now feels like it's plastic and fake. Every movie is a remake or a sequel, and nothing feels real anymore. And that's because corporations like Amazon, Meta, and Exxon have more power than some small countries. That's not freedom. That is a monopoly buffet dressed up as one. But it's not capitalism that we don't like or that's not working for us. It's greed that's killing us, and that's what's not working for us. And the Constitution, it says that all men are created equal. That's not just flowery language. That's the bedrock of the entire thing. The Bill of Rights is a practice in equity. It's saying every single human that stands on our soil is imbued these very basic rights. But when it comes to immigrants or marginalized communities seeking those same rights, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, all of a sudden, that becomes woefully inconvenient, right? But if you think that, it's not the Constitution that you find to be sacred, it's the power that you think that it gives you. And then Christianity. Let me just say this, your baptism was not a promotion. The cross around your neck is not a Girl Scout badge. It was not something that was meant to make you better than anybody else. It's there to humble you. But too many Christians have used their faith as a means to climb a ladder instead of washing feet. Our faith is supposed to tell us to be kind, humble, honest, charitable, loyal, and have the flourishing of our lives turn us into shepherds so that we can light the way for other people to live the same way. People are so quick to quote scripture as a way to shame other people, but they forget when in Matthew, Jesus says, "That which you do to the least of these is what you do to me." And if loving your neighbor becomes woefully inconvenient because you don't like who your neighbor is, then it's probably not Jesus you're following. It's power. The through line for all of these things, capitalism, the Constitution, and Christianity, is equity. And we've talked about the fact that cruelty is expensive. Well, apparently equity is woefully inconvenient. But the three things that we find most important in our American society necessitate it. Necessitates equity. And if once we rise from these ashes, if we want to build something real, something genuinely sacred, then we have to stop hiding behind labels and we have to start telling the truth. Capitalism, the Constitution, and Christianity are not the problems. What we have turned them into, that's where the reckoning really ends. If you enjoyed this video, give me a like, comment, and a follow. Join our blue fan. It's nice and cozy over here. And as always, keep your eyes up, keep your feet on the ground. I'll see you next time. Ta-ta!